Om Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Namaha, Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, Chapter 6. The citizens of Ayodhya rejoice. Summary. In this chapter, Valmiki narrates various rituals undertaken by Rama, the crown prince, along with his wife Sita, on the eve of his anointment ceremony, the festivities in Ayodhya, the happiness of the people with King Dasharatha's decision to anoint Rama are also described here. Also, people from different directions arrive in Ayodhya to be there on the grand occasion. Chapter 6 in detail. After Vasishtha left, Rama took bath and meditated on Lord Narayana with undistracted mind along with his wide-eyed wife Sita. Taking the vessel with clarified butter on his head, as per scriptures, he offered to Lord Vishnu the clarified butter by dropping it into the blazing fire. Rama ate the remainder of the clarified butter after finishing the sacrifice which he performed for his own good, silently meditated on Lord Narayana with controlled mind and slept along with Sita on a properly laid bed of kusha grass in a splendid temple of Lord Vishnu. Rama woke up 3 hours before dawn and caused to be complete the entire decoration of the house. Listening to the pleasing verses of professional reciters, he worshipped the early sunrise and meditated on Gayatri with an undistracted mind. He praised Lord Vishnu by bowing his head before him. By wearing pure silk clothes, he got valedictory text recited by Brahmanas. Their deep and sweet chorus of the valedictory united with the accompanying musical instrument then filled the city of Ayodhya. After the people residing in Ayodhya were delighted when they heard that Rama and Sita had observed fast for the ensuing anointment ceremony, all the citizens decorated the town for coronation function of Rama. Soon before sunrise, banners and colorful flags were hoisted on temples, which looked brilliantly like the silver lining of cloud at road junctions, in streets, on big trees situated in temple compounds, from watching towers at city gates, on shops of wealthy merchants, on buildings of rich family persons, on all assembly halls and all visible trees. From different sides, actors were showing their talents, dancers were performing dance, singers were singing, and sweet voices were heard, pleasing the minds and ears. With Rama's anointment ceremony approaching, people were engaged in mutual conversations in their house and at road junctions about the ceremony. Even children playing together before gateways of houses were telling each other narratives of Rama's anointment ceremony. The citizens made King's Road splendid by sprinkling flowers on it and by making it good smelling with burning of incense and perfumes on the occasion of Rama's anointment ceremony. On a doubt of approach of night, on completion of the ceremony, they arranged lamps in the shape of trees to illuminate all the street. All the citizens residing in Ayodhya, having thus decorated the city, desiring Rama's coronation, gathered together in groups at royal road junctions and in assembly halls, mutually talking about this matter there and praising King Dasharatha. Oh, this King Dasharatha who delights Ikshvaku dynasty, having known himself that he became aged, is going to anoint Rama for the kingdom. What a great man he is! Rama, who has seen the totality of the world, is going to become our protector for long. We have all been blessed by King Dasharatha. Rama is modest, knowledgeable, and righteous. He is a compassionate to us as to his brothers. Let the faultless and the righteous King Dasharatha live long. Due to his blessings, we are going to see Rama as being anointed for the kingdom. The villagers who came from different directions after hearing the news of coronation ceremony of Rama listened to the narration of citizens of Ayodhya. The city of Ayodhya was filled with villagers who came from different directions to see the anointment ceremony of Rama. The noise in the city was heard by the groups of those people while moving here and there, as the roaring of an impetuous ocean on full moon days. That city of Ayodhya, equal to the residence of the celestial god Indra, disturbed with the sound being made all over by the villagers who came with the desire to see the ceremony, shone like a roaring ocean filled with sea animals. Thus completes 6th chapter of Ayodhya Kanda of glorious Ramayana of Valmiki, the work of a sage and the oldest epic. Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.